A wedding story. Your presence is requested at the wedding of Rommy and Matt today on A Wedding Story.
Being here in Jamaica couldn't be a better way to kickstart our life together. The fact that Rommy's so full of life and full of adventure really brings out my adventurous side.
Every moment with Matt is always fun and it's exciting, and we love experiencing new things together.
We're in paradise with the perfect woman, and we're getting married.
Before I met Matt, I lived in Illinois, and I was getting ready to move to New York to go to massage school. I was extremely busy working as a waitress to try to save money for school, so dating really was the last thing on my mind.
The first time we met, I saw you from the other side of the room. So, man, she's beautiful.
Aww. I know, my coworker pointed you out to me, and I was actually really nervous.
One night, a few of my friends and I decided to go out, and from across the bar, I saw this gorgeous cocktail waitress. I've always been a pretty shy person, and I never really was the one that would generally make the first move. So my friend told our waitress that I was interested in Rommy.
When my coworker pointed Matt out to me, I was pretty nervous because I was so attracted to him. I went to the table, and his best friend actually kind of got us together and got us talking. I was just so hypnotized by him, his voice, the way he looked, and I was trying to keep my cool and just hope that he would ask me for my number.
Rommy was extremely personable and bubbly and friendly and just bounced around with an extreme amount of energy and life in her, and that was one of the first things I noticed about her.
By the end of the night, Matt still hadn't asked me for my number, so I knew I was going to have to be a little more aggressive. I offered him mine, and then he gave me his.
A few days later, I gave Rommy a call, and we decided to make plans to go out to dinner.
Matt was really a gentleman and opened doors for me, and he couldn't have been more attentive and sweet and charming, and just really made me feel really special.
30 seconds into talking with her, you just want to spill everything out, and that allowed me to open up, which actually I normally never did. One thing Rommy and I really realized right off the bat that we had in common was the fact that we moved around a lot and lived all over the country.
Growing up, my father is a scientist, and depending on where different opportunities were and research were, our family moved around quite a bit. And likewise, Matt's father is a businessman, and he was also taking on different opportunities and moving about. As a result of having moved around a lot, I'm pretty adventurous and willing to try different things, and I could tell that he was also that type of person that was really incredibly attractive to me. At the end of the night, we had our first kiss. There was definitely a spark between us. Over the next month, Matt and I spent as much time as we could together.
Rommy has a really unique ability to never see the bad in anything. She always managed to have a smile on her face. Even in that short amount of time, she really brought that out in me as well.
Matt is really kind of a calm, laid-back, kick-back kind of guy, and I can be more of an anxious type of person, and I get easily nervous, and he just made me feel at peace.
Things were going really well for Rommy and I, but unfortunately, she was getting ready to move to New York.
Once I did get to New York, Matt and I talked a couple times on the phone, but he didn't express his emotions that much to me.
For the next month and a half, we really didn't talk too much. She started school, and I was working.
I was really excited about going to school and the new changes. At that time, Matt and I really weren't as emotionally tied to one another.
I was really upset. It just seemed like we were really cut short. Rommy came back to Illinois for Christmas a couple months later, and things really sparked between us immediately.
And the more he let things out to me, the closer I allowed myself to become, to him. At the end of the week, when I went back to New York, it was really emotional and really upsetting, but exciting at the same time because there was a new start. Over the next month, Matt and I talked to each other every single night on the phone.
Things really seemed to deepen for us, and our feelings got stronger and stronger.
As the month went on, it became increasingly more difficult to be apart.
Finally, for Valentine's Day, I decided I had to go see her.
Felt like we were the only ones in the airport.
I know.
When I walked off, it was just relief that I was finally there, and it was a long time since we saw each other last, and it was pretty exciting.
I was looking forward to it a lot.
Rommy picked me up at the airport, and it just really seemed like everything kind of faded away, and it was just us there, and gave her a big hug and a kiss.
That weekend will always be a really special memory for me, because I really got to see a new side to Matt that I loved, because he was becoming really comfortable around me. At the end of that weekend, it was very hard to say goodbye to Matt. It just seemed like a long time for us to see each other again.
Didn't want to leave whatsoever. I wanted her to come with me, or I wanted to stay there with her.
And when we moved back,
Yeah, that was a big deal.
For the next couple months, while she was finishing up school, we really decided that if things were going to work between the two of us, she was probably going to have to move back.
Originally, I had planned on, moving to New York for good and starting a new thing there, but it was very clear in my mind that no place is worth not being with him.
When Rommy moved back, it was wonderful. Our relationship was great. It just kept blooming into an even better relationship. There was absolutely no doubt in my mind that I wanted to propose to you in North Carolina.
You could not have picked a more perfect time. Honestly, I was really hoping that you would. I didn't think it was possible, so that was awesome.
It was just the perfect thing to do. After being together for about a year, Rommy and I went on vacation in North Carolina on the coast, and we took a nice long stroll on the harbor, and that's when I proposed. The feeling of proposing to her practically lifted me off the ground.
I could just feel like the love and the excitement between us, and we knew it would be a moment we would never forget.
She's an extremely free-loving and adventurous person, and she brings that out in me, and I think together we would have a really wonderful life.
Every day seems like we love each other more. Like I find a little snippet of Matt that I hadn't seen before. I've just never ever felt more cared for in my whole life. I could not be luckier.
Rommy and I decided to get married in Jamaica because we wanted all of our guests that came to feel that they had the best time, not only just for the wedding ceremony and reception, but for 3 days. They'll never forget our wedding.
I know.
That's not fair. I wanted to leave.
You know I'm always going to lead anyway. My family and Matt's family are both really the adventurous kind of travel types, and it's great that they're up for anything like going to horseback riding.
so nice out there though, huh?
This is awesome. I can get used to this.
Mom, look to your left.
Matt was really very quiet, very withdrawn in the beginning. And when he met our family, I think he was maybe a little overwhelmed with all of us. But he's just a kick. He's so much fun. It's just a totally different person when he's around Rommy. And she brings out things in him that from what I hear, no one else has done.
Come to me.
Matt brings to Rommy's life, I think, a new sense of stability. She likes to experience a lot of things, and I think this is a new experience for her to settle down and think for the future. For the first time I've seen her really plan ahead, and I'm amazed.
As Matthew was growing up, I knew that he would be attracted to a girl who was not just basic and beautiful and natural. And I think he got all three.
I didn't have a large budget to plan our wedding, and as I was looking through all the different options and resorts, Couples Resort really stood out to me because they offered so much.
Our ceremony is going to be extremely romantic, overlooking the ocean on the end of a nice long pier. The view is going to be spectacular.
You know, I've known Matt for numerous years, and since he's met Rommy, I don't want to say he's a different person, he's just a better person. You know, he's become more responsible, more of a man, and I guess what love does to you, you know.
Who gave this woman to be married to this man? Her mother and I. Thank you very much. Matt, you should be thanking him profusely. Thank you.
Rommy and Matt are kind of a funny couple because Matt's not very emotional. The first few times that we saw him together, we didn't really feel that spark that sometimes you see with couples, but over time you start to pick up on it, and it's in a lot of little ways that he shows his emotions. They joke around a lot, they tease each other a lot. The more time we spend with them, the more we get to know Matt, the more we see the love and the adoration that he has for her.
Tomorrow I will see. You are now husband and wife. Sir, you may wet your lips. Kiss the bride.
30 of our closest friends and family are coming here to Jamaica to celebrating a wedding with us. The sacrifice that everybody made to come this far just really makes us feel that we're special and that they bring us that much closer to them.
Let's just toast to our really special kids. I could put together kids to us, you know. These really special kids. We love them and just have a great, wonderful day tomorrow. Hear, hear.
When I'm around Matt and Rommy, I can tell that they have a special thing between them. It's in the physical contact they exhibit between each other. And sometimes I think that's the most telltale sign of a good relationship. They're two different people, two different backgrounds, but they come together very well.
I want to take this opportunity real quick to thank everybody for coming here and making the sacrifice to come all the way to Jamaica. And we love all of you, and hope you have a great time. I hope you have a great reception tomorrow night. Let's cheers to Jamaica. Cheers.
Real luxury.
Good looking beautiful. That's right. And what a beautiful day. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Marriage to me means that you're going to be there for each other, love each other through hard times as well as good times. And today, Matt and I are announcing to the world that we're partners in crime for life.
It was so special last night. We looked out at the dinner, the rehearsal dinner, and you had everybody here in your whole life. From when you were a little girl, through every stage you're going to make me cry to keep talking. Isn't that great? Don't cry, baby.
Well, I told you.
Well, okay, just cry now, cry now. Be done.
I should get it all out right now.
When do you trust it? See you guys later.
My friends and I are definitely adventurous, crazy kind of people. So we definitely have to have one last good adventure before we get all dressed up. So we decided to hit the rapids and see Jamaica.
When I look at Matt, I know he's in love because
he seems more at peace. And Rommy definitely keeps him organized and keeps him focused on whatever things are going on in his life. Today is the greatest day of his life. See you in the emergency room.
I'm very excited this day has come for Rommy. We have talked about our wedding days ever since we were little, and we acted them out with Barbie dolls, and Rommy's wedding is completely different from what we pictured, but it's perfect for her, and it's neat to see her so happy and so excited.
Relaxed or are you nervous?
Nervous now, because minutes are flying by a second, so.
No, be alright.
I chose my father to be my best man my entire life. He's been my biggest mentor and hero through everything. So when I thought who would be my best man, I couldn't think of anybody else better.
This is the beginning of the rest of your long, long time married life. And you get to be 30 years from now like we, and your kids, I hope, are getting ready to get married. I hope you can be as proud of them as I am of you. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
If I could tell Matt anything at this moment, it would be that I love him very much, and I will for the rest of my life.
Right now, I could not imagine my life with Rommy not in it. Our lives are so intertwined now that it couldn't be untangled.
Ta-da! So excited. Oh, I love you, sweetheart. Love you, you look beautiful.
Think we're ready?
Let's do it.
We'll get a big hug before we go.
All right.
Love you.
All right. Love you too. Let's do it.
Dear friends, I want to welcome all of you this afternoon as we are gathered here in the presence of God to witness the uniting in marriage of Matt and Rommy. Please join hands. Matt, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Will you take Rommy to be a wife? Will you promise to love her, to honor her, and to be loyal to her in sickness and in health, in adversity and prosperity, as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Rommy, will you take Matt to be a husband? Will you promise to love him, to honor him, and to be loyal to him in sickness and in health, in adversity and prosperity, and to be true and loyal to him so long as you both shall live?
I will.
Matt, okay, look at her and say to her, with this ring, I pledge my life
I pledge my life
and love to you.
and love to you.
With this ring,
I pledge my life
I pledge my life
and love to you.
and love to you.
And what God has joined together, let no man or woman put asunder. I not pronounce you husband and wife. Amen. Good evening, now kiss your lovely bride. Okay, this is all the later.
absolutely a comfort in knowing that you have the rest of your life to spend with someone so special. I feel very lucky to have Matt in my life and to be able to go on this journey with him and that he wants to come with me. So I feel absolutely fortunate.
I love the feeling of being able to be myself and feel really free with another person that I love. I can't think of anyone else better to spend the rest of my life with.
Travel provided by Orbitz.com. Your travel mission accomplished.